So what's up, guys? We're back again with another video. Here we are in Esmir outside of Nott Amp Station, my personal favorite amp station in the game, because all the crazy tunnels and all the different ways to get in it, which is really nice. But so I just wanted to mix it up a bit. Got a little Noobtube video here. I go on a pretty decent streak. I mean, it's not as good as the one that got me suspended for using third-party programs, which was completely false, which they eventually overturned. But I mean, it's still pretty good. So obviously they've nerfed the Noobtube quite a bit since since I had that suspension. It's not. I mean, it was overpowered before. Like it was blatantly overpowered. Now it's a lot more in line. They did the one thing I didn't like when they did fix it was the they double nerf of. Actually, they've nerfed it a couple times, but the splash damage nerf coupled with the massive drop increase that they put on it. I don't know, it just felt really awkward to use when I first started using it again, because the projectile speed is a lot lower and it just drops like a rock, which is it doesn't really matter when you're in a vertical area like this. But before, I wouldn't even have had to like compensate for any drop at this point. I could have just put that person right at the top of that crosshair and launched it, and it probably would have been a kill, or close to one anyways. But definitely a weapon that needed a nerf, that got one. I know it didn't, it took until they actually fixed you getting rounds from it for them to nerf it. For them probably to understand how overpowered it was just to keep getting grenades. So that was a good change. I agreed with it. I didn't agree with that at the time because I was having so much fun, but you always want to use those overpowered weapons. They're always really fun. I've touched on this before in some of my videos. Overpowered weapons are fun. So that's just something, just something that had to be done. Had to be, have to balance. Like I said, I love balance. You got to balance stuff. And it's still very effective. I mean, you can see from this video, and there's going to be another clip after I eventually end up dying here, but it's pretty much it's a very effective weapon. If you're not using it, I mean, if we had 4 or 5 people up here using this thing, they wouldn't even come close to this little tunnel that they're trying to get into. It's just me here, and like there's obviously a lot of other people on my team shooting at them and getting kills, but just the psychological effect of a squad or two just launching these grenades down at you, you're eventually just going to give up. I mean, no one likes dying to the same thing over and over again, and if there was a lot of us up here, that would be the case. I mean, you can see how easy it is for me just as one person to get these Noobtube kills, and actually the best place to do them now, it used to be in tech plants. It still is. You can still get a lot of really good easy Noobtube kills in tech plants if you have a good spot, but the actual best place is outside of biolabs. If you just sit up on top of the dome with you and a buddy, it's better if you have someone else to try to draw some of the attention away from you, because you are a little bit more exposed. But you can get 20-30 kills a minute sometimes with this, depending on how many medics are on that pad, because medics are a Noobtube's best friend, because they never shoot back and they're always like in the same area, and you're really hampering an attack when you take out the attacker's medics. They're definitely the most important target to kill first, and they're the easiest target to kill with a Noobtube. And because the Noobtube is one-hit kill regardless of what armor you're wearing, even if you're wearing flak, it's really good. Once you get good at it, you can just dominate, even if they're wearing flak. Like one-hit kills are very common with this thing. I mean, they're not as common as, say, like a pump shotty, but I mean, your one-hit kill range is significantly higher with significantly less, you're significantly less exposed. So that's going to be it for this video. Threw a little AI turret action here at the end. Like I said previously, I'm pretty bad with these things. The aiming on them, I just can't get correct. But so tell me what you think. Tell me if you use the Noobtube. How do you use it? Where do you use it? Where are your favorite spots to use it? I mean, it's one of my favorite weapons, so I like to hear good spots all the time. But you guys take it easy.